In the Greek myth of Oedipus, the Sphinx had cursed the land. In order to lift the curse, Oedipus had to answer this riddle. What walks on 4 feet in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 3 at night? Oedipus responded, man. As an infant, he crawls on all 4s. As an adult, he walks on 2 legs. And in old age, he uses a walking stick. I interviewed 3 people who have lived into old age but have avoided the walking stick. Helen.
I'm 91 and a half.
Virginia.
I'm 86 and a half.
And Jerry.
88.
When these 3 were born, the average life expectancy was around 58. Today, the average lifespan sits at 78. And since these folks have all surpassed this ceiling, I thought I'd get their perspective on the aging process, young people, and what it's like to be an old fart in 2017. They all spoke of the physical limitations of old age and mentioned one pertinent question.
You know, it's hard to decide whether you want to be buried or burned. The body starts going backwards early, unless you keep up. Older people worry about not being a burden to their family and hoping that they don't have one of those major accidents, which are so common among seniors, like the broken hips and the knees. I mean, people, by the time they hit 80s, they start having that old, they actually start even younger these days with those. It seems like they get 1 hip replaced, then they get the second one. They get 2 knees replaced. I mean, I've really been lucky.
The only thing is that health reasons prevented me from doing things like I wanted. I still wanted to run a 100-yard dash and do things that I was physically unable to do things when I got older, which really, like playing a good game of golf and so forth. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Some people have osteoporosis, and some, they just are crippling up with arthritis and things like that.
I don't do as much. I can't dance. That was my favorite sport.
I mean, somebody might reach over to put their sock on it, and they can't reach their toe. I mean, and all you can do is laugh with it.
Despite these limitations, they seem to make the most of their situation.
A lot of people I know don't even drive anymore. And that kind of rules them. They say, oh, I can't come, I don't drive. Or I don't drive at night. Or I don't do this, I don't do that. I haven't set up any perimeters for myself.
The more years you get, the faster they go. Because you're slower. You're slower at your thinking. You're slower at your movement. The simplest thing takes twice as long. So naturally, time goes faster. You don't get as much in the day. You don't even try. I mean, I'll put 2 major things on my calendar a day.
They spoke of the treatment of old people.
When you're older, they don't care if you show up at all, because you don't have anything to give. It's your bad breath. Most people are aware of your getting older, and they help. They see that you're trying to get into the car. You're out to dinner, and they pull the chair back. Don't even know you.
At that point, when they started carrying out my groceries, I knew it had faded.
They're given more thought, and there's a lot more information out there for older people. They were, I think, at one time, they were the forgotten people. Now look at how many things are offered. Exercise place, clubs or whatever are geared to more people, and actually have more time to do things than some working people. So I think they're given a lot more attention, and I think they're given a lot more attention because a lot of people have retirement income that they probably never had before early on, but now they have money that and they're being catered to for their income.
These three were born directly into the Great Depression. They have seen enormous changes through their years. Economic changes, technological changes, and changes in healthcare.
Every person I know of a certain age has had a cataract surgery. In my parents' generation, that didn't happen like that. Of course, they died off younger, most of them. But, I mean, and communication was so different. It was a big thing to make a cross-country telephone call or to send a telegram. I mean, it had to be a death in the family. So, a lot's different.
A lot of companies didn't have pensions and things like that for older people. But now, people look forward sometimes to retirement and the things they can do and travel and just, they've maybe saved money and that's another thing. I think more information is out, like how to save money for retirement, encouraging people to save money so they have it for their retirement program.
Jerry wasn't as optimistic.
But now lately it's getting expensive to exist.
In light of the fact that these people have lived so long and so strong, I want to leave you with some advice straight from the source.
Granny Sutherland was 100, and I was taking classes in high school, and I asked her, what is the definition of life? She said, well, it's one breath after another. One breath after another. I thought that was pretty good.
Observe and look at what older people are doing. I mean, see that they're still ambitious and want to do things.
Listen. You got to listen to your parents and your elders, and that, and then that'll help you in life. It's just listening.
Take care of yourself. just like all the pamphlets and booklets that you get say, exercise, eat right, and see the joy in life. Appreciate the joy in life. Don't dwell on the negative. If you dwell on the positive, your life will ride like that.